Hello. I don't really even know what to say, to be honest. Like, I had this whole idea when I was getting ready that, wow, I really haven't posted anything. And then I was thinking, like, yeah, whatever, I'll make something. This is not going to be fun or funny, probably, because I'm just depressed. This is the facts. It's hard to come and make a video when I'm just depressed. You can see it in my old videos too. I was pretty much always depressed, and it got worse and worse. Eventually, I'm just drinking in all of them or whatever, and that's been a big issue. So, drinking doesn't help me at all. It makes me feel horrible. It amplifies the fear that I'm always feeling. I've gone through a lot of crap recently and just in my whole life that has just taken the pizzazz out of me. My room's a mess. There's Coke Zero bottles and shit everywhere. I don't know. I've been gone. I haven't been making videos, and it's not because I don't want to. I think about it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make one tonight, and then I turn on, like, the camera. I just look at myself, and I can't do it. It's not that I wouldn't have funny things to say. It's just that I'm facing myself. And that is the issue. That is why I even started making all this shit. Is because it was like a creative outlet for me to look at myself. Because I'm the only person I really can talk to a lot of the times. So looking at myself and just yapping and saying some crazy shit is just fun to me. And now it's not fun, because now I look at myself and I have to face all of my insecurities, all of my feelings. I'm looking at me right now and it makes me feel sad. I just feel like crying. There's been so much shit. The chapters of my channel too started out, I just yap, say some weird shit, be like, haha, whatever. It was like my first video about my cat moving, like going to Germany without me. I thought it was funny. And so I turned it on and I started yapping. And then I was like, hey, this is actually kind of freeing. There's shit going on at home. I'm scared of bugs. We have bugs everywhere all the time. I was fucking not in a good mental state. So why not just turn on the freaking camera and start yapping? So that's what I did. And then I kept doing it. And then you notice that there's an environment change, and that's when I was with my ex. And that just wasn't a good relationship at all. I hated myself more than I ever had. It was crappy. And then there's another environment change where I'm couch surfing at a friend's house. And I felt free, but I wasn't happy. I was scared. That was so scary. I'm just ripped out. I've just pulled the Band-Aid off, and now what? Now I'm gonna actually have to find a place to live and pay rent, and like I'm an adult now. I'm not just freaking mooching off someone's parents. And then there's another environment change, and that's when I moved and got roommates for the first time. And then I also fucking sprained my ankle right away. And then I don't know, it was shit. My job gave me less hours, all this shit, so many changes at work, whatever. And then there's another environment change in my current place. And, like, it's just so many changes. You know, I never moved as a kid. Like, as a baby, I did. And then I was in the same place since I was a fucking baby until I'm 18. And then that's when I went to my ex's place. And then after that, it's just move. It's just a lot, and I haven't really had time to, like, decompress all this shit that's going on with myself. I was always like, I don't like myself, which sucks too, because I really am my own biggest fan. I mean, I really love me. When I think about me, I think about who I was. I was fun. I was silly. Maybe a bit weird, maybe a bit of an outcast, but I found joy in the little things. I like to go on walks, go out with my friends, walk around forever. This cat is fucking ridiculous. What are you doing? He's just watching. Anyway, like, it was all fun. And then there just came a point when I was like 17 or 16. I mean, there was a point when I was 10 where I got really depressed and put myself in my closet with made my little sitting area, and I would just kind of sit there because it felt okay. But there was like a point as a teenager that I just got scared to go outside, scared of connections, scared of, I don't know, being myself. I'm silly. I'm not stupid. And that's been my biggest issue, is because in all my friendships, you know, I'm silly. Oh, haha, Sahara, she's so silly. She says these funny things, and that's so cool. And then, you know, you're at school with these people, and, oh, wow, I can't believe Sahara did better than us on this test. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, like, how did you know that? You know, I say something about an assignment that is crucial to the assignment, and my friend doesn't believe me and has to go talk to the teacher, and she's shocked at, why would you know that? Maybe because I'm fucking not an idiot, and I listen. I have ears. Dude, like, just because I'm fucking silly. And you, like, guys get that too, where they're like, I don't know, they're just like jokey and fun, and maybe an out of the box thinker, and people are like, oh, you know, you're kind of a social outcast because that's your outlet, you know, being random, thinking of things, trying to keep people having fun. But I feel like there's a whole other layer when that comes with being a girl. Because it's just not very nice. It's not very nice at all. I've had a very shit while recently. Kind of lost all of the confidence that I've built up. And maybe, you know, maybe that's good, because I kind of used, like, I kind of built that up. Other people helped me do that. And I feel like that's kind of normal, that the people around you help build you up and recognize yourself. But maybe, you know, maybe I put all my eggs in one basket. Being seen, being helped, being heard, and not just brushed aside. It was nice. And it just sucks when those people that helped make that are no longer there. They're no longer there to keep you remembering, right, you know what? I am worth the time of day. That sucks. And I don't mean to be crying, but I've just bottled up a lot inside of me. And now I have to stop drinking, which is fine. I have to stop doing that. Because now I know that I actually have to face my biggest fear. And I'm fearful of everything, but my biggest fear is me. I am my own worst enemy. It's irrational, it's stupid, but inside of me, there's been this constant one nagging feeling, right? And that is, my own mom didn't want me. She didn't love me, and she still doesn't. Why would anybody else? Why should I? And it's so stupid, and it tears me up. But that's how I feel. It's a constant in the back of my head that I should not give myself the time of day, because why would I? I wasn't even good enough for the one person who's supposed to love you from before you're even born. And of course my dad loves me a lot, but there's just something different when your mom doesn't love you, because she grew me. She grew me. And she doesn't love me. I'm not even drunk. Okay, this is just pure emotion. I haven't drank today. This is just pure feelings. And of course that stems into my fear of rejection, my fear of losing touch with people. I distance myself because if I'm the one who takes a step back, then the people I'm scared of leaving won't do it. And sometimes they do. And it's never nearly as, it's hard. But it's never nearly as hard as I fear. And the fear is what scares me. And then sometimes it happens. And I've distanced myself from so many of my other friends. And for what? It's because I don't like me. I wish I did. I wish I was, I wish I was the person I want to be seen as. I wish, and it's not too far off from me, but there's just the way I act, the way I portray myself to the world. I'm so shy, and so when I get to know someone, all of it comes out because I hide it, I hold it back, I'm not this outgoing person. I'm very reserved until I get to know someone, and then, of course, then I feel comfortable, like most people do, but I'm all these other things. I'm not just some, silly, sometimes she says a bit unhinged things, maybe I can agree with her on some things that maybe other people wouldn't agree with her on. That's not all me. That's not even a big portion of me. It's just a small bit, and I am so much more. I'm so much more caring and thoughtful. And then I think a lot of people realize, and that sounds self-centered, but it's true. It's true. I put others before myself, because why would I put myself first? There's no reason to. I'm not happy with myself. And when I say this, why should anyone love me? My own mom doesn't love me. I know that's not true. I know I deserve love and that I'll find happiness in friendships that are fulfilling. But that's just that nagging fear that tears me up so much more than it should. Because I just feel like I have a lot of unfinished business with people that maybe will never get finished, and maybe it's my fault and maybe it's their fault. But this is why I've been gone. Because I can't turn on the camera and look at myself and talk without crying. And it sucks. Thanks for listening. Toodaloo.